Hi, and welcome to Paper Route Scrapbooking. I'm Nadine, and today I'm playing along with 30 Days of Sketches with Christy's Beautiful Life. All right, so today we are playing along with sketch number 3 from Christy's Beautiful Life 30 Days of Sketches. And today's sketch is this one here, and it is by Lisa Sikorsky with Scrap-A-Sketch. And it looks like a white background with like a smaller square, like maybe 11.5 by 11.5. And then it's got 4 long strips of paper as your background piece, 2 photos that could be, I think, maybe 3 by 4 or 3.5 by 5, horizontal or not portrait, landscape photos. And I have decided to go with these square photos that I had printed. If you've been following me for a while, you might know already that one of my quirks is that I'm obsessed with these like roadside attraction things. And one time my scrappy friend and I went on a little road trip out east and did some shopping, but we also stopped. She indulged me and stopped at all of the weird and quirky things along the way. And this was one of them. This was in a small town called Viking, and it actually had a few things. It had like a troll bridge and stuff. I don't know. Anyways, this was one of the things that they had was this garden, and it had a Viking statue that was like all rusted, but it was still kind of cool. And it has all the flags in the background, and then this Viking ship as well. And so it was like a little kind of garden park thingy, and they had these 2 Viking icons there to represent the name of their town. And so those are the photos I chose for today. So I'm not going with the same shape of photo, but the same kind of photo idea, hopefully, placement wise. They have like a title on a label, so I'm thinking I might actually use a pre-made title for this one. We will see. And then I obviously don't have anything Viking themed. I don't know if there is scrapbooking Viking themed stuff, but I thought I would pull this pirate kit that I had made. And this kit started out with being a collection kit of the Pirate's Life collection by Echo Park, and it is from 2015. Remember when Echo Park used to do a sticker sheet and an alpha sheet? I loved that. So anyways, this one has some bold colors in it. And so the first thing I did was I went through, oh, hang on, I should probably tell you the rest of it. So then I added into this same kit when I was cleaning out my craft room last summer, and I put the 2 pirate collections that I had together. So I had Pirate's Life and I had Pirate Tales, which was also Echo Park, and it was from 2018. Sorry, my eyes are old. 2019. And then I also threw in this, I did go through all of my sticker alphas at that time too and threw them into kits. So this one had similar colors, so I threw that in there. So I have kind of like 2 alphas, but like I said, I think I'm going to try to do a pre-made title this time. And I think that's going to be Adventure Awaits. So maybe I'll use this smaller one. I'm not sure. So these are the embellishments that I kept in. I pulled out the things that were really, really piratey. So, like, I'll show you what else is in there. Things that actually, like this one says Pirate Party. Oh, now I'm dropping stuff. Pirate Party. This one has treasure. I mean, I think this one could be Viking too. I'm pretty sure they were plunderers also. Treasure chests, skull and crossbones, maps, X marks the spot. I'm not sure how much of that is relevant. I don't know maybe enough about Vikings to know that, but I feel like they have the same mood and feel. So I'm going to leave the beautiful paper wizard stuff. I've been hoarding this stuff for an eternity, but isn't it cool? I'm going to leave the skull and crossbones. So I pulled all that stuff out, and I'm going to put it back in the bag with the cover sheet because we don't need that. I also pulled out these two papers because this one's from Pirate Tales, and it was very specific. Like, it's got like hook hands and pirate hats. I guess I could use this side. This is very boat Viking-ish. I'm going to actually put that one back in. Changed my mind. This one's skull and crossbones, and it has a lot of like pirate words on it. So I'm going to pull that one out. These strips are a bit small for what I'm planning to do with this layout, but I might go back to them for some like banner strips like such, or something like that. So I'm going to just set those aside, but not put them back in the bag. And then I'd also added these. I think these were out of some kind of paper pack, or paper pad is what I'm trying to say. And they're pirate themed as well, but they're very specific. So these ones are all pirate words. This one's a stripe, but I'm going to leave it with these ones because it matches better. This one has a pirate ship map. And then this one is very bold and piratey. But it has a little bit of different colors and also like very specific. So I'm going to pull those papers out and set them back in that bag. So for embellishment wise, what I did keep was I kept the two alpha sheets and 2 sticker sheets, because I think I can pull things out of here. So like, for example, we got palm trees, we got the ship wheel for driving the ship, we have "You Are Awesome," anchors, sharks. So I feel like all of that kind of stuff still relates to what we're talking about. The skull and crossbones are very pirate specific, but the scallop border's not. You know what I'm saying? So then also like here, maybe not all of this is relevant, but this one might be, right? All hands on deck might be. And then I kept these ones out because, do you guys remember these? Did anybody else have a friend with good intentions who bought you the scrapbooker's calendar and it had all these stickers inside? I kept some of them because I was able to use quite a bit of them. And anyway, long story short, here they are. So I did keep these ones and threw them into this pirate kit as well. So I thought ones that we could use would be this ship wheel, the sword, the compass, anchors, sword again. So I think some of those are usable. So they're staying in for this purposes of this layout. Then the papers that I did keep were these Pirate's Life ones that have like just kind of generic, like the B-sides, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And they all have very bright color palette, right? So I don't know, do I want to stick with that bright color palette or do I want to go with this darker one? And I'm kind of leaning towards the darker one that was with the Pirate Tales because my photos don't really go, well, I guess they do because these flags in the background do. And so do the, are those shields or something on the side of the Viking boat are also quite bright blue colored. So maybe they do go with those colors as well. But then when I was looking for title, I thought this one would be really useful. But like I said, because of the way the sketch is, the title is quite small. So maybe I'll use the sticker one instead. I don't know. So I am going to choose some papers to go with my photos. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4 papers. So do I want to use the Pirate's Life papers or Pirate Tales papers? And I think it's so weird because I was really leaning towards the Pirate Tales, but now that I'm looking at my photos on top of the papers, I'm more leaning towards Pirate's Life. Okay, so I think I'm going to do a red, and a yellow, on the back of that. Okay. And a blue. And I think I'm going to do this anchor one because it has all the colors that I want. Okay, so I think those are the 4 colors I'm going to go with. Now, should I just use this as a background? Because that's a really great background piece. I might go to my wood grains and see if I can find one that's more... No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to try to stay within my kit. But I might cut this one down and mount it on some cardstock. Okay, so I'm going to pause the camera there. I'm going to cut my papers down and do a little bit of that kind of stuff, and then I will come back on and finish my layout with you guys. So hang on, I'll be right back. Okay, so here is where I am at. So here's our sketch here, and it has the 4 strips down. So I did these 4, and then I had kind of a gap in the center because I think I like guessed wrong at the measurement maybe. So I probably should have done 3-inch strips, and I did 2.5. So that was fine. So I took one of those scrap banner pieces that I had from a previous layout, and I just took one that had all the colors in it and stuck it across the center. And it wasn't quite long enough, so I just cut it in half and stretched it underneath of my title piece. I did use that journaling card for my title. And then I also noticed a sticker on one of the sticker sheets that said, always be brave and try new things. And I really like that because this was at a time where one of my friends and I had discovered the freedom of going on road trips by ourselves, just the 2 girls, and not taking our kids with us. And it was a lot of fun. So I liked that too. So I put that on there, and also goes with like a Viking feel, right? So then so we have base page, we have photos, we have title, we have journaling and the date. I typed up some journaling and a date, and I am just going to tack that down. Now on our sketch, Lisa has put like a scattering of hearts down kind of diagonally this way, and I didn't think hearts were very piratey, so I just went with circles. So I typed this up, printed it off on a white scrap of cardstock, and then I punched it out in a circle shape. So that's going to go there. And then to counterbalance that, I punched this out of a journaling card that's the same size as that one, and I think I'm going to put it up here somewhere. Not really sure 100% where yet. And then I punched out 3 of these size, and then I used these epoxy circle pieces that are meant for making jewelry that I buy off Amazon because I like making my own embellishments with them. And that is what I got there. So I have 3 of these. Now I'm thinking because there's an anchor up here, I'm going to want an anchor down here, right? And then I want, I want a multicolor. Maybe bring the multicolor more up here. No, not necessarily, but maybe. And then I like these dolphins kind of down this way. Then I want to bring the smaller size in. So same thing, I punched it with a circle punch, and then I just have smaller epoxy flare. I think these ones are 1 inch and these ones are 1.5 inch, something like that. This one has a compass on it, so I want to make sure that the north is pointing up on my page, just like on a map. And then this one was just a scrap piece from a cut apart sheet from the collection that was just on like a strip. There was no more cut apart really. And it just had the word go. So I thought that was good. Now I don't want necessarily the blue on blue, do I? Maybe I should move. No, I like the yellow up there because it brings this yellow color up to the top. So maybe that does go pretty well. And then I don't want to put this one up here because it's on the same background paper as this. And so this one and this one and this one were all made with these stickers. So I included these ones. Now these ones I put on the paper and then punched, but I was having trouble with the punching through the sticker part. So on this one, I punched the circle and added the sticker on top, and I actually kind of like that better, but these ones were already done. So there's those. And then I have some other pieces. Now, I think I'm going to glue some of this down, and then I will fill in where I think there's kind of like gaps. I'll fill them in on the with some sticker pieces, is what I'm trying to say. Sometimes I have trouble thinking and talking at the same time, especially when it's late at night. Okay, so then we got this a little bit. And I think I actually want this one because it's these stripes too, so I kind of want it to go the same way as the ones there. It doesn't have to be exact. I just want it to like be going in the same direction and not all weird. And then the compass, I think I'm going to put somewhere over here. And then this one, I think I want somewhere on this side. There we go. Okay, and that looks a little bit weird right now because that's 4 circles and I want to have an odd number, but we'll fix that. Just be patient with me. So this one too, got some little fish paper with an anchor on top. And then we have, okay, so here's the thing. I punched this one out and then I was like, you know, Viking ships appear to be rowing ships. They are not steering ships with a wheel, I don't think. But I'm going to leave it on there anyway because I think the idea still holds. Okay, so we got those. Is there anything on here I want to use? Fun at sea, ahoy matey. X marks the spot. Voyage, maybe voyage. Where would I put it? Do I want a little bit of ink on there though? I think so. And journey, all hands on deck, set sail, buccaneer. Okay, so that one I've looked through. This one has a compass on it too, which I kind of like, but I feel like I already have things in that size. So if I'm gonna go, I should have looked at this before. No worries, we will just pass that back. And then I have this one, and this one says vintage vessels since 1826. Now, I suspect the Vikings' time was previous to 1826, but I do like that it matches with the wood grain in the background. I maybe shouldn't have glued those down right away. I kind of want this to go under here. Can I get it? Oh yeah, there we go. And then I can just move this over a little. I'm totally taking it apart. Okay, here we go. There. Okay, let's get some glue in there. We'll just get all the glue in. It's fine. It's fine. Nobody will know. Except for you guys. Don't tell. All right, so we got that. That's a good one. What else we got that's kind of circular? Anything else? There's this little anchor piece. That's kind of cute. We already have an anchor. That paper has anchors. Yep, it's cute. Or I could put it up here too. Okay, what else we got? I don't want that one. Sail away, shiver me timbers, land ho. Nope. All right, pass. All right, let's. Oh, this has lots of stuff to look at. Okay. This is where I got that sticker that says "Always be brave and try new things." So then we have also. So I have a word strip here, so I want one up here. I kind of want. I like Discover. Should we put Discover on there? Again, I think I need to ink the edges because the edges of my papers are all inked. So I'll put that on there. Is that too much words in the same spot though? Discover Go. I don't like that. Tuck that underneath. Oh yeah, there we go. Little cluster bee. There we go. Okay, so then we have some of these ship's wheels. Now I did put one on there. Do I want more or should I skip it? I think I'm gonna skip it. Then I have a few more little things, but I don't see anything. Let's see. Work like a captain, play like a pirate. Hello, Polly want a cracker. Work. Always be yourself unless you can be a pirate, then be a pirate. I mean, yeah. This one has like a kraken attacking the ship, but I think it's attached. Oh no, it's just a circle. I could put that somewhere. That's really funny. Putting that on there. And then live in the sunshine, swim in the ocean, and drink in the wild air. Yeah, that's cute, but I don't know where I'd put it. And it's not really a circle shape. So I'm kind of looking for circle shapes, which are these little things here. So I'm going to pass on that. And then I'm going to go to my... I have this like small collection of random brads that don't go with my other ones because they're random. And so I'm thinking I might be able to use a couple from here. So which ones are circular? These ones are. What do we got here? Got a couple of white. Do we want some white ones? See, they're dimensional though, and so are these epoxy circles. So I'm kind of looking for something flat, I guess. Hey, that's not really gonna be what I need. So let's skip that idea. It was a good idea while it lasted, don't you think? And I think what I'm gonna do is grab back my paper. Sorry, I was trying not to spill everything on the floor. Okay, so here are my paper scraps. And what I think I'm going to do is punch a few other tiny circle bits. So I have this small one and this small one. So for this one, I want something tiny like this. So let's see, what can I find that's tiny like this? Can I get a little dolphin in there, or is he too big? He's too big. Well, I could do him. What color of dolphin though? Blue? Yep. Okay. So now I have this little dolphin piece. And he is gonna go right up with my other circly bit here. There we go. And then I want, so I already have dolphins here, so I don't want any more of those. There's this whale guy though, he's pretty cool. Let's see, cut that off. Now, he's a bit bigger. Let's see what I got. There we go. Look at that guy. He's cute. Okay, so he's gonna go on here. I used to be really nervous about doing stuff like that, like just punching in the middle of a paper, but you know what? I have so much paper. I could punch 1,000,001 random circles and never run out of paper, right? So it's not something I concern myself with anymore, but I think I want this to be a little cluster of 3 circles, so that's what that's going to be. And then, so 3, this one had another one, so what can I put for that one? I could do, I don't want them to be like little things, but then I guess they don't have to be. Could just be scraps, right? Got, I don't want to, well, this guy's kind of cute too. Maybe I could just use his little face. Not really working out. What's this one? This one's the sunshine. You know what I could do is take my sunshine. Oh, here we go. Here's some circles. Look at these guys. Okay, what can I use from here? I can use that one for sure. How about I do it like this? Oops. Knocking stuff on the floor again. That's kind of how I roll, I guess. So then we're gonna cut this piece off here so that we have a full length bit that we can cut from. Okay. Oh, I dropped little bitty things on the floor. Grr. Okay. So we have, we have our yellow compass piece, north, south, east, and west, which will be good to go down. There we go. And I think I want one here. What else could I do? I could do a splash. No, because it's going to be too close to the same color. I could just do an X, because an X doesn't have to be like X marks the spot. It can be really, it can even be a plus. There we go. And then I want like a random one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. can I get? Okay, he is a little bit pirate-like, but he's really cute too, so I'm gonna use him. Just this little octopus. He's so cute. Okay, so we have a cascade of kind of circly bits. I'm going to throw these scraps back where I got them from, on the table behind me. Let's go back in their kit. And my bunches back. There we go. Cover that up because you know how actually I'm going to use wood veneer, so let's not cover it up. So I have all these teeny tiny little wood veneer pieces. Now, I was thinking gears, but then I'm like, no, because, no. But maybe these little starbursts. There's lighthouses, but I think that's not quite what I need. Got some arrows. Those are cute. We got birds. Ooh, anchors. Look at that. I think I'm gonna go with anchors. Anchors and arrows? Let's see what I can find in here. Oh, I see an arrow. Oh, there's boats too. Look at that. Anchor. What else we got? An arrow. Oh, I got 2 arrows already. I need 3. What am I missing? I have an anchor and an arrow and a boat. Is there more boats? Here's hoping. Lots of lighthouses. Did I use all the boats? Oh, nope, there's one. There he is. Okay. So I want these to be just like sprinkled throughout the cluster, cascade, I don't know. What do you call it when it runs down diagonally across the embellishment? I don't know. Anyways, where this diagonal of circles is, I'm gonna put a few wood veneer in. I'm gonna use the anchors and the boats and the arrows because I feel like they all go with my Viking layout. So with that, I just want to go back over my bingo sheet and see if I got a bingo. And oops, maybe I'll put the glue on here. It's not wanting to stick for me. Sorry, this is probably a really boring part of my creation, isn't it? Didn't mean for this to take so long. Okay. There we go. So we have some little wood pieces on there. Now I'm going to put the lid back on so that I don't dry out my glue. There we go. And where did my bingo board go? There it is. Okay. You know what? I'm just going to use these. Multi-photo. Yes. Stars. No, I don't believe I have a star on here. Stickers. Yes. Enamel dots. No. But I could put some if they seem important. Fussy cutting. No, I don't think I did any fussy cutting. No patterned paper, definitely not. Wood veneer I did put on. Circles I did put on. Numbers, well, I got my date on there. Those are numbers, right? Double border, no, just one border. Sequins, no. Single photo, no. Free space. Yeah, of course I get a free space. Chipboard, no. Vellum, no. Mixed media, no. Distressing the edges, yes, I pretty much always distress the edges. Flare or epoxy, well, I used epoxy stickers to make my circle thingies, and I think I ran out of gears and such. Just keep going. Pre-made title, yes, I did do that, didn't I? Because I used that, what do you call it? Journaling card. Rainbow? No. Cut file? No. Stamping or stencils? I stamped my date. Monochromatic? Definitely not. Floral? No. Foam or puffy? Well, I popped this up on foam, so I feel like that kind of counts, right? Does that mean I got a bingo? I did! I got a bingo! Look! This way! Yay! My first bingo! Day 3 of Christy's Beautiful Life 30 Days of Sketches. So that's it for today. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. If you have a question or comment, just leave it down below and I'll get back to you just as soon as I can. If you are here for the first time, I would love to have you as a subscriber. If you've been here for a long time, thank you so much for hanging out with me again. I really appreciate you being here. Have a great day, everyone. Bye for now.